Taylor's Tutorials. So today we are going to be putting in a new song into Planning Center, and I'm going to show you how to do that from start to finish. So let's do it. First thing you're going to want to do is under your Google Chrome logins. So like you want to make sure you have Google Chrome, and then you can have like profiles, and you're going to want to sign in. We're going to sign in as rtlcphotos@gmail.com. And then the password, I'm not going to put that on the internet. So if you don't have access to it, you should call somebody. I'm going to log in now. Okay, so once you put the password in, then you're going to hit yes sync. And now you have access to all of our bookmarks. So these are all the things that we use pretty much on a daily basis for the church. We are going to go to Song Select. And this is how we get all of the access to our chord sheets. So I'm gonna sign in, boom. So let's see. Mila, what's a song you like that we sing here at church? I just need a song.
The Tribe of Judah. What's the name of that?
Lion?
Yeah, that
You like Lion? Okay, so Mila wants us to put Lion into Planning Center. So you're gonna look up Lion, enter. So you see it's gonna give you a couple different options and all of this stuff, but you're gonna wanna look at the person that wrote the song. So I know Brandon Lake, Chris Brown, Stephen Furtick, this is gonna be the one we're looking for. So you're gonna wanna click on it. If you aren't sure, you can always listen to the song like this. And it'll play it for you. So then you can double check. Let's hear what this one is. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna click on that. Then you're gonna see it has lyrics, chords. We're gonna click on chords, and it's gonna give you a bunch of different options for your keys. So we're gonna just do the default, which is a D minor, and it will even tell you like, hey, based on the recording by Elevation Worship, the tempo, the time signature, all of that stuff is in here. So you can double check that it's exactly what you want. And then you're gonna scroll right here to this little download button, hit download PDF, and that's gonna go right into your downloads folder. So now this part is like a little, we do what we gotta do, okay? You're gonna go to YouTube, we're gonna look up Lion, you're gonna select Lion, and you're gonna wanna make sure that this version is the same version that you are getting the chord chart for. And it's also available on multi-track. So let's say you want to do this, you always want to double check that we have a track available for it. So I'm going to go to multi-tracks, I'm going to sign in, and this is all of our tracks for Sunday services. So this has the entire catalog of the songs that we have purchased so that we can have a backing track to it. Lion, you can see we've already purchased this, so you just want to make sure the version that you get off of YouTube and as well the version you get a chord chart for are all the same version. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna listen. This looks to be the same thing, it's just a live version. It's like the music video, so that looks nice. So we are going to copy the URL. So now we're gonna open up Planning Center, and I recommend that you log in as yourself, not Trevor. So I'm gonna log into my account really quickly. I think that's my password. Hey, it was. So we are logged into Planning Center, and you're gonna want to go to Songs. Then you're gonna select Add a Song, and we're gonna type in Lion. And you're gonna see it pops up with the album, because that's the title of the album, but we're gonna want this song. Okay, so because I already have Lion in my library, I just picked a different song. So we're just gonna pretend that this is Lion and that this says D minor. So just pretend with me, okay? We're just gonna pretend. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna drag, it's super, super easy. So Lion right here, D minor, we're gonna drag that right into Planning Center from our downloads. Same thing with the audio file we got. We're gonna download that right there, and then you can edit it. So this is super important. You're gonna wanna make sure that you edit both of these to look the same. So we're gonna capitalize Lion. I like to space those out so it's easier to read, and you're gonna hit save. And now this one looks like that, and we're gonna do the same thing for the audio file. Edit, go here, and we're gonna rename it Lion dash D minor space, boom. And we're gonna save. And again, we're pretending that pretend that's an M, okay? Pretend it says DM instead of D flat, okay? Because we're messing around in a different song because Lion already exists. So let's say you're like, you know what, D minor, I don't know if that's gonna be best for the worship leader. So let's make a new key, and we're gonna say we want it to be E minor, but again, pretend that's an M, not a flat. So we're gonna say, all right, we want it to be an E minor. So we're gonna save it. And now we have this section. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit D minor and we're gonna click this icon and we're gonna go to making it into E minor, E flat, you know what I mean. We're gonna transpose it. And so now Planning Center is going to transpose it right here in itself, so you don't have to use an outsource website or a new software. It can just do it itself. So that's super, super easy. Now we also need to get the chord chart for it. So we're going to go back here into Song Select and we're going to select E minor, just like that. And we're going to download it right there, PDF. And we're going to go back to our song. So we're going to grab our E minor file and we're going to drag it right there. And now you can see this says D minor in E flat. And so it's saying, okay, I took D minor and I transposed it to E flat, but this is going to be confusing for the band. So you're going to want to change that and get rid of that D minor. And we're going to say E minor. We're going to save. So we have our MP3. Now we need to edit our PDF so that way it looks the same. Oops. Then we're going to hit save. And then of course you're gonna want to listen to it, make sure that it sounds right. You can even play your guitar or your piano with it and just make sure that it's the right key. And that is that. Now, if you're still curious and you're like, you know what, I wanna try F minor, I wanna try G minor, I'm gonna try A minor, you can go to any key that you want. You can just select that by adding a key and picking anything you want under the sun. And you can download these songs by selecting this button right here, the download, and that is going to go right into my downloads folder. And then you can send this through WhatsApp to the worship leaders and make sure that that key is the right key for them. And let's say, you know, you've experimented, you've made a ton of different keys and you kind of regret it and you're like, you know, I don't need all of those keys because I'm going to forget when I'm scheduling which one I need. You can clean it up by actually hitting this button. And you can delete the key entirely. So we're gonna say yes, delete forever, because I don't ever wanna do it in E minor again. So then bam, now you just have this one key that you wanna work with. And that is it. You did a great job.